Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Rainfall medium indoor-outdoor wall sconce. This is the 30, 25, 31. There is a larger version of this. Check it out too if you get a chance. Let's talk about lots of details on this. It says it's an outdoor sconce on Hubbardton Forge's site, but I think this is so beautiful. This could be an indoor sconce, and there's lots of reasons why you can use it inside as well. So let's kind of dive into it a little bit. Let's talk about a couple quick things. There's a left version, there's a right version. That's going to be kind of important. This is going to be using these thick pieces of glass that have little air bubbles in them. And it basically looks like falling cascades of water coming down kind of with sculptural metal on the side. So I think that's, it's so beautiful. Why not use it inside? So there you go. 18.9 inches tall. The width is coming in at 6.6. Projection, that's the distance from the wall coming out, is only 4 inches. So that means these are ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act that says a sconce can only come out 4 inches from the wall or less to be used in commercial applications like restaurants and hotels and all kinds of places like that. It's also going to put a nice pool of light on the ground, which is really great. And like I said before, you can use these in these commercial installations, but you can also use these in residential. So these are going to be good to use in stairways, in hallways. You can get by them because they only come out 4 inches, but they're going to put a lot of nice light down. Let's hop into a little bit more detail. 10.4 pounds. They're made out of aluminum. The glass and the aluminum together are going to come up to that. The mounting height, distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box, is coming in at 16.5 inches. So I want to show you a little bit more information about that. And a good way to do it is to look at the installations instructions sheet. That you can do that right now. If you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It is going to show you lots of information. It's going to show you like the mounting heights. It's going to show you a parts list. It's all put together. You just need to put it on here. It's going to be a mounting bracket that's going to go onto your 4-inch J-box. There's going to be some really good technical drawings of the back of this sconce to show you what the back of it looks like. So take advantage of that if you get a chance. Let's talk about what's going on inside of it as far as lighting goes. It's a low voltage sconce because it's using dedicated LEDs that are built into the housing. It's just going to use your line voltage. There will be a transformer and a driver built into that already, so you don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. It's 11 watts. And that's going to give you 250 lumens of light cascading down through that glass and putting that nice pool on the ground. Like I said before, this could be used inside. It's not really appropriate to put like next to mirrors, but I think it's going to be appropriate to put in lots of other places. Plus, it's a dimmable fixture. Make sure you tell your installer if you're going to be putting it in a place that you're going to be dimming it, that they put the correct dimmer on the wall for you. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. In those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus, you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.